Welcome back to Blueprints, where every run takes more than 3 hours, apparently. We're almost at, like, 1:30 again, but yeah. No clock towers, I guess that's not gonna happen anyway. And we already checked it in room 46, but... man, there's still a lot on the docket. Also, there's only a single red letter left to get. And I don't have any safe that I haven't cracked, right? Yeah, we have cracked all of the ones that I have access to. So I don't know if there's like one that is hidden in a room that I've already seen, or if that's just like, you know, special in some other area. Could be. But yeah, oh boy, what do we do now? What do we start with? There's like, again, too many things to do. We can like go around lighting stuff. I think we start with going down to the Sanctum for the 2 Sanctum keys. Wait, 2. I have 2 Sanctum keys, right? No, I have 1. I didn't get the Vault one, right. So we just have the 1. But that's still fine. And like, I don't think anything that we can do would result in us getting another Sanctum key today, right? Yeah, we can't get the Vault. We can't get the Clock Tower. We already have this one. I don't know about this one. Maybe I can get it, but I don't know what it means. Maybe we can get this one? Probably not, though, but maybe I should check that first. I don't know. And this doesn't happen. I was just thinking, since, yeah, we should be able to ignite that 1 torch. Wait, can light special candles. I wonder if there's... I was thinking that, like, I wonder if there is some difference between the self-igniting torch and the burning glass. That, like, one or the other can't do certain things. Maybe this one can't light as many things as the burning glass or something. But yeah, oh boy. I don't believe there was anything over here. I don't know about, like, the orchard or anything. There's the tomb, but let's wait with that, I think. Yeah, let's wait with that. Let's start off over here, I suppose. And just see if I can, like, light these torches, and maybe there's, like, you know, a document lying right here. Or laying that we just can't see because it's just too dark. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, that's insane. That is ridiculous. What do you mean? There's, like, you could see that, and yet somehow it's just, like, it's just here, apparently. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. What the hell are you talking about? So we can just tunnel from the very start to the very top? That sounds insane. Yeah. I guess we take that. But you think that's the same wording as the burning glass? Yeah, I can't remember if it also said, like, special. Foreman's log 621. I've lost track of which date this is. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed, and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. The gear? Like the gear outside the room, the Sanctum? A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Huh. He steps away for a minute and I find something new. We just went into the tunnel that's, like, you know, in the grounds. The one that we've seen that's been, like, dark and covered with boxes. And yeah, I can light the torches now. And there was a secret floor plan. Yeah, what is this talking about exactly? The original access tunnel. Is that not here? And seal what tunnel? Or is it talking about this tunnel? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm still curious if we can, like, bring the dynamite here and just blow this up or something, but maybe not. And if not, then I don't really know what the dynamite is going to be used for. Maybe the tunnel. Maybe it's something where, like, if you draft a tunnel, oh my god, if you, like, have a day where you draft the trading post, and I guess you would have to start with some kind of item, and you just get a tunnel going, like, this way? Or wait, what if you tunnel, like, to the sides? If you, like, draft from here in a tunnel, is it going to be closed off, or can you just tunnel away wherever you want? Oh man, yeah, definitely need to experiment with that. But yeah, just if you, like, dig all the way over here, and there's, like, something under the antechamber that you then, like, use the dynamite for, or something like that? Possibly. Oh man, yeah, there's so much to test now. I do want to, like, read about this one. Going under all obstacles, the tunnel pierces through walls and rooms alike. This crudely excavated passage looks to be the work of someone determined to get where they are going, regardless of whether the house's floor plan is accommodating or not. And it does not count. It does not cost anything. You don't need gems or keys or anything. I mean, I assume this can't be locked. Yeah, this definitely sounds interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna, like, dig up tunnels under the whole house, and the whole estate, like, comes crumbling down. Okay, so I guess maybe we go down here now. I'm just wondering if this will, like, go on for a while, but maybe not. The seat of the king on his throne. Surely that's not, like, the chess king. I don't think so. But we may as well check that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some use out of these running shoes. Nothing to light here. This was, like, right at the start. Yeah, I definitely don't, like, remember the whole story of this excavation and what it means. Like this. Apparently not. Oh, that was an awkward audio cut. Yeah, let's check in here first. Oh, and I would have to do this to see the king. Aha! Aha! There you go. I assume you can't just sledgehammer this. That's power hammer only. Get power hammered. Castle. Well, okay, this might be related to the Orinda thing. C-X-E-T? Would it be? C something X. There's only one word I can think of. And it's not really a word, but a name. But, like, that doesn't really make any sense. Or does it mean castle as in, like, you know, perform the weird chess move and, like, shuffle the letters around? Yeah, they still can't draw lines. It's still underscore underscore. In this case, I think I can give them the pass. Cat, ash, sin, the, lie, end. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we should mark this as, like, notable thing relating to this thing. Can I place it, like, here? Kind of. It's a little awkward. Can you not, like, resize these? That's some functionality that would be nice to see. Can't right-click or anything, no. Yeah, that would have been nice if you could size them up or down. But whatever. I guess I'll leave it like that. Okay, so I guess let's just, like, brute force this one, because I don't remember where everything is. Oh god, and should I try to, like, can I get all... Oh wait, I don't have an office. So this is not happening anyway. And we don't have the ladyship's chambers. Yeah, so we can't do this today. I want to see if I could, like, reach the king. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have nothing. We got a lot of, like, new black pieces today, but yeah, still no king or queen. Yeah, nothing. Too bad. See, I did want to see, like, if the king piece had something, like, under it or whatever. But yeah, can't do that today anyway, then. And then also over here looked a little suspicious. This? No? This looks like the door that's in the, like, mechanarium. But I can't power hammer it. And over here, we can't power hammer anything either. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go around licking walls, because, like, maybe the tomb has that, like, false wall with a, like, distillery or whatever it was. But I would imagine that's not it. But yeah, there was something down here at least. Okay, so yeah, let's go in here now. And there's nothing in here to power hammer, as far as I remember. Can I dig up this thing again? I do have a shovel. Where was it? It was, like, right here. Wasn't it? Am I off on this, if anyone remembers? I think it was, like, right here. Yeah. It's weird that this one, like, everything else you dig up just stays there. Like, the dig spot just remains, but this one disappears, but you can't do it again. It's kind of strange. You would think it would just show the, like, open hole. You can't show hole on stream. And then we don't need to magnify anything over here. Though maybe I should just check if, in case we can, like, power hammer a wall or something over there. Or over there. But nah, that's too much effort. I'm not doing that. Simon Smash? No Simon Smash. Yeah, this thing, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. That was the whole address. Don't think this is anything of note. Simon just wanna smash. Walls, that is. Doubt we can do anything over here. Can I smash the statues? No? Yeah, I did magnify the lever diagram and complain that it, like, barely told me anything I didn't already know. Huh? Because I turned it off. Whoops. Well, doesn't really matter. There's nothing in here anyway, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, guess we'll start with these. And yeah, since I'm unlocking all of these, I will do, like, a little bit of a comb through to see if there's any, like, obvious dig spot, but I probably won't spend too long on that. And I guess we should get our screenshots for these in order. I mean, do I need to? Like, if I've already gotten everything, green memos are lies! Well, that's a lie. So it's true, actually. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. That's probably true. Yeah, that is true. But all blue memos are not true, are they? A black box contains allowance tokens. That is true, wasn't it? No, it was a white box. Yeah, so that was a lie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I need to screenshot these. I kind of don't feel like I do, and if so, then I can always, like, screenshot from the stream or something, I suppose. How the hell did that happen? The Sanctum key is in a white box. That is true. Wait, no. No, the Sanctum key was here, so that's false. The allowance tokens were in a white box. The box containing allowance tokens is white. That's true. Yeah, I have no idea what the logic is to all of these, like, which ones are, like, which note in which box with which sigil means it's true or false or whatever, but I mean, yeah. Since I already got a price is in a box marked by this, which I think is wrong. Since I already got the Sanctum key and the allowance tokens, I don't feel like there's anything more with these specific notes, but I might be wrong on that, I don't know. Yeah, that's all the boxes, I think. So, alright, let's comb the floor a little bit. But since that seems to be a lie, again, it's like it could be saying there being a Sanctum key buried is a lie, but there actually is a voice crack. There actually is something to dig up. But it probably means it's just like, that's a lie, there's nothing to dig up at all. Yeah, 1 key to spare. There were more locked boxes than I remembered. I thought it was like 4, maybe 5, but it was like 6 or something. And yeah, if it's like a teeny tiny pixel, then I'm definitely missing it anyway, but that's fine. And then next time we get the pump room, I can flood this place forever. I assume it wouldn't be in the water. Too bad I didn't bring my swimming trunks. Yeah, I think that's everything. So I would say we are done with the reservoir. But maybe I'll eat my words in like 200 hours where we figure out that actually there was another secret. If you combine this or that item and you do this and have the water level at exactly 1 or 2 or something, and if you have the swimming trunks and you have the water level here, you can swim over there and do stuff, and or if you get the boat across to here and then lower it to here and then go over there. I don't know. But I think I'm, like, done with the reservoir for now, at least. Yeah, I do wonder about that. If we have this at 1, can I take the boat across to here, and then will it stay here? So if I lower it, will the boat actually be here? But yeah, that could be a thing. Because then you could maybe enter the boat when it's, like, down here and just barely in the water. And yeah, I mean, that could be something. Can you, like, see in here? Like, it sort of seems like, oh, this is just where the water came from to fill the reservoir. But there could be something in there. That could be something. Just goes out. Can't doubt it's anything, but that is something to try at some point. Yeah, so many ideas and so many runs that it would take to test them all. But either way, next time we get the pump room, we do have to set this to one block below. So that's something at least. Yeah, somehow Simon can... Oh, shit, I just went in and out. Simon can, like, walk in shallow water, but he can't, like, step over, like, a knee-high little, like, piece of string or anything. And I can't, like, light anything in here. What is this alarm for, I wonder? That is not hanging straight at all. What the hell is this? Is there some, like, crazy gravitational pull going on here? If we dig right down here, there is, like, a secret treasure. It's the electromagnet. Yeah, don't see anything else. We already magnifying glass that. I do still want to try and get like a filing cabinet key and then open this, but I kind of doubt that's going to be anything. I also forgot like how we even got filing cabinet keys in the first place, because we've gotten 2. That was from the laundry room and the patio. They both had 1. So maybe you can't ever get more. And yeah, this I was thinking was maybe power hammerable, but nope. And nothing else here is worth going to. Don't think we need to, like, light this, do we? I guess I can check. Probably not, though. Sorry, just had some tea. Nope, can't light that. And there was nothing here to magnify. I'm pretty sure I already checked all of this. You can't, like, see anything in the water. Yeah, we do have a chapel. I do want to test that. I want to get in here to light candles. We do have a chapel all the way up here. We do have a dining room. I want to test that too. I don't remember if we had other candles in other areas. Maybe the lab or something. Yeah, just definitely, I'm gonna have to take an entire lap through the house again, so yeah. We will definitely be here a while in this run. And then I need to, like, brute force 2 entire sigils. I think the Fen one should be fine. The one after that might take a bit more, but, like, I could also just wait until we get more information, but at the same time, in the spirit of Mist, you always have to make do with, like, less information than you think you should have to solve something. So maybe I just kind of have to guess based on, like, what we know and certain things from the classroom with the flags and all of that. Power hammer. Maybe this is the dynamite? Probably not. But it could be. And even though I have 6, this one is not open. Oh, right, yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep thinking I have 2 Sanctum keys because of the vault one, but we don't have that one. Yeah, exactly. This is still the first run of the night. These runs sure are long. Don't think there's any reason to check, like, the walls here when nothing looks out of the ordinary. Yep, alright. Time for Fen. And I think I know everything except one thing. I mean, I think I know everything for this one. We should be fine. So yeah, let's do Fen. It does really seem like you will want to do it in this order. Like, we first do... I guess this is... I still don't entirely know that. If this is Fen Ares and this is Arch Ares, or what's happening with that. This is a Raja, this is Korarika. We don't know about these ones. Oh, and yeah, this is a realm on the Mora Jai box, yeah? I wonder if that means something, then. That, like, because this box, the Mora Jai box with a sigil, had green as the color that it wanted in the corners. It was, like, green and yellow. Maybe their color is, like, green, the border color. That is an idea. Because, like, yeah, the one that was, like, an Arindia box needed black. That might be something. I mean, I haven't taken screenshots of all of the Mora Jai boxes, but we might need to, like, go and check all of them. Oh boy, yeah, they've been spread across many streams. Yep, there's the Fen. Fen sigil. Alright. So, what do we know about the Fen sigil? Fen sigil, Pentagon core. They're a W, like, martial state. Same, like, lines with 2 crossbars, and the border should be red, which is exactly how, I forget. Nice music. This wasn't in the Arindia Sanctum, was it? Oh, and yeah, also, this also, like, says right here. This is it. This is the wavy one. Yeah, it is a shame that the Mora Jai boxes just disappear when you solve them. I don't really see why. They should just, like, leave them open like they do with the reservoir chests and stuff like that. That would, like, make way more sense. Just leave them in place and you can, like, close them again. Same as parlor boxes. Just, like, close them, look at it, open it, and it's just empty. So you could, like, play around with them and just see the colors. So yeah, that is red. So this should be the Fen sigil. So, we need 8 of these motes, which we have. But I need different, like, middle lines, which I think was... which one? This one? No, that's the wrong one, but whatever, let's go here. No, that's that one. Okay, this one changes the layout, but where did we get the, like, other type of line? That's what we want, but it's 4 lines. How do you end up getting the other, like, types of lines? Is that just based on, like, the border or something? This one, I think it is. Yeah. We want the W. This one. Yeah. But that's not the one we want. But how did that happen? If I pull this again, yeah, it does change them out. What is happening? But now we have, like, the wrong setup for that. I think that wavy one is a Raja or something. Wait, that's it? So maybe it's this one? It looks like it's only 2, but I suppose that's the best we've got. I guess I'll set it as that one. But wait, yeah, how do we, like... Oh god. How do I change the setup of this thing? I'm so confused by this. Yeah, why is this, like, changing now? We only want 4 of them. Yeah, like that. Is that it? That's it. Okay. I know my Fen sigil. And another Mora Jai box. So does this have, like, the red? Yeah, this is red. The Fen Ares variation. At the end of the war with the 5th era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established, Mora Jai boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory. Yeah, down with those red foul demons. We've, you know, succeeded. We won. We beat them. While all the white tiles on the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcement of the dwindling Desolate's army. Uh-huh. Okay. So you press the red and this turns red, but this turns black. But isn't that, like, good? And then if we press it again, that happens again, but then we want, like... I don't know how I did that. Yeah, I think this is not gonna work. We need these to move somehow. But how do we do that? Now that just turned gray. Yeah, pressing the black does, like, rotate it in the same way. Like, just cycles through like a railway. But what does that mean for me? Why did that happen? Yeah, these are still definitely a bit hard to, like, really understand. Is it like when two red ones are next to an orange one, it can take over? It's like this? No, I thought that would turn red. Yeah, how do we, like, do more at this point? Shit, I didn't actually want to do that. Yeah, now we're locked. I don't know what's going on with these exactly. Yeah, so if I press this, it turns red. And if I press this, it turns red. Like, I guess I'll do that. But then these ones I don't know what to do about. We can do that. And we can turn this red. But I guess, no, I want to do that here, right? Turn this red, and now they're like, no? I would want the green up there? Damn, I thought that was it. Like, these will take over. Oh. No, that doesn't work either. What the hell? I'm definitely not understanding these entirely. Now it just moves around these without, like, doing anything. Yeah, I don't know if I'm, like, stupid or if these Mora Jai boxes are just really fucking hard to, like, really understand all of the rules of exactly what the tiles are going to do, exactly when you press which tile. Because it just seems so convoluted to me. That does not work. It's like we need the orange tiles to be up here, but that doesn't work. If you press the white tile, it's just gone forever. So the white tile just seems like pointless. If we like have this here, then the white tile gets up there. Which I guess is good. Is that good? Because now we get a red here. And this one turns black. But no, we still need like the green up there, yeah? Do I want to do this now? I don't know. Probably not. I think I've bricked it again. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that, damn it. That was not what I wanted to do. Crap. Yeah, nope. Oh boy. Yeah, this one seems pretty fucking obnoxious. Like, we can get this to move up here, like that. But then I feel like I would want... Why does that go over there? I don't know. Like, we can't move the orange in any way as far as I can tell. The only thing you can do with the orange is have a 2 bordering red. What? What happened there? If they're neutral, if they're gray, then they disappear, but like, isn't that bad? Because now they're not white. These don't count as white, do they? Nope, they definitely don't count as white. And we can't, like, take these over. This is definitely the most annoying one I've seen of these. I just don't know what to do. This does nothing. If we have... this, now we can turn this gray, but I don't really want that. thought that would swap over there. I don't know why it swaps diagonally. That swaps it up here. If we do this... I don't think this is gonna work. I wanted to get, like, a black... a green, like, either side of this. Like this, that does turn green, but, like, green is bad. I don't want green. And there's no way we can duplicate more than one black and one white. I mean, these puzzles just aren't really, like, my cup of tea, and they're definitely not... I don't find them that like, interesting. It just feels like trying to play something like Temetsi without even knowing the rules of Temetsi, so you're just, like, left completely blind. Just jump into, like, level 100 of Temetsi and just try to do it without knowing anything about the game. And just figure it out through, like, trial and error. Like, sure, you get a couple of, like, notes, but it's just so hard to, like, exactly conceptualize this. You're like, oh, green works like this, and then it just does something weird that, like, contradicts that. Like, now, if I press this, I think it jumps over here, but I don't really know why. If I press this now, I think it jumps over here, I guess. Not up there? Yeah. I don't think we want to make this one red. Maybe that's better to do? But, like, we can't... I just don't see how it's even, like, possible to get... like, get 4 reds. Sure, 4 reds, but, like, 4 reds in the corner, because, like, we can't have, like, a plus sign of red, but then even if we do, we don't have things that can be taken over by red. Yeah, this just seems kind of obnoxious to me. And I would so prefer to do, like, a million other things this run than sitting here with this. Like, this would just turn red, which we don't want. And if we move this over here, then click this, it would just turn white, or, like, gray, which is worse than white. Gray, seemingly, we can't do anything with, ever. We can never, like, make gray do anything. I can just make that green, but I don't see why I would want to do that. Yeah, that's true, we could just give up on this, since it is just allowance, and, like, we can get back here whenever I, like, come back for another Sanctum Key or something like that. But, I mean, I don't even know, I'm just kind of thinking I would just want to, like, look this up or something, because I just cannot be asked with this shit. This is just not fun to me. Like, they're just getting annoying. And just feel like they're wasting my time. It's not like you're gonna learn some, like, a greater puzzle secret for the rest of the game, or the, like, the sigils or anything from how these tiles work, I feel. It just feels kind of shoehorned in to me. Yeah, that just makes it gray, which seems bad. Yeah, I don't want to leave an allowance token behind, but, I mean, for the sake of the run, I might have to, because we don't have much time left in the stream, and I have so many other things I would rather be doing with that time, but it just really sucks. Like, yeah, this is just not fun to me. I just don't see, like, what we can do with these tiles, ever. Making this gray does nothing. Making it red does nothing. Making it green does nothing. As far as I can tell. There's like no reason to make these anything ever. Like, obviously we would want it red at the end to turn these corner tiles red, but I don't see how to have anything that can be turned red in the corners at that point. And like, I do have to do it this way, right? Like, if I do this and then click this, yeah, it does. Like, I was wondering if I was overcomplicating this, and like, you don't have to have all 4 corners at the same time, but you do. You do need to have all 4 corners at the same time, all being red somehow, which just doesn't seem doable here. I did not mean to do that. There's just so many like ways to just like brick yourself with these puzzles, where you do one wrong move and now you can't solve it, redo it. Because you're like not understanding the exact sequence of things you need to do to get this all to work out. Yeah. I just don't see why you would want to make one of these like green. It does swap it this way, but we don't have anything that can swap vertically, so having it here wouldn't like matter anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should just look this up. I am really tempted to just look it up, because I cannot be asked with these types of puzzles, and I might just have to do that for some of them. Because it just feels so disjointed from the rest of the game, and just like, it has nothing to do with anything that is fun or interesting in the game. It's just like a random, completely separate type of game, just shoehorned into the game, that is not fun to me. Especially not when they're getting like this convoluted. I just like don't know what I haven't tried. I feel like I've tried everything. Like, I think I understand the green ones now, but just, like, I don't know what I can use them for. I mean, I guess if you have, like, if you have the solution sequence, maybe you could, like, tell me just, like, the first move, or first, like, 2 moves, or something like that. Just so you can, like, see sort of, like, what is the thing you have to start by doing, and then maybe, like, if it's something I haven't tried, that will, like, make things make sense. It's just, it seems like we want, like, more white or black tiles somehow. Like, these gray ones, I just don't understand how you can ever do anything. We can, like, swap, like, oh, the white up here if I want to, with the green. Sure. What does that do for me? I can then, like, swap green... yeah, to the corner. I don't exactly... oh, right, yeah, because the corner tiles always go diagonally across. This one would always go up. Sure, I get that. So now we can, like, get the black up there by doing this, I suppose. But, like, what does that matter, really? Does that do anything for me? I feel like the problem is still the yellow tiles that just, like, don't do anything, or orange or whatever. And we can't ever change the green tiles into anything? Well, I guess if we have like 2 reds next to them, I think you can change those. Yeah, I need to understand the colors better, but I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I really can be asked fiddling around with this until I understand all of the colors better. Because the colors I don't understand are just, like, orange and gray. Those are the only ones I don't know, like, how they function, I feel. I think I understand the rest. I don't know about white. When you press white, it just turns gray. so it just doesn't seem to, like, do anything. But maybe I should test that, like, test getting white into different spots to see if it does anything else. But, like, it's not like we can have two whites or anything. I just like, don't understand how it is even possible to make anything happen with the grays and the orange, specifically, in order to get, like, 4 reds. Like, we're obviously gonna want to press the red at some point to turn this red, I suppose. And then we get another black, but, like, where would I want to do that and why? Like, bring it up there. And then get a black here. Like, yeah, now we can take this over, but does that do anything? This you can't take over, apparently. So that doesn't seem to matter. The middle, like, bar just doesn't seem to matter at all. If we do this, then we can switch the red down here. Like, I don't know. I feel like I understand most of the colors. I just don't see how you can solve the puzzle with this understanding. But yeah, I don't know, like, what these are about. Remember that you considered looking up cloister? Yeah, but the cloister ended up being, like, an actual hint that you got later. I doubt there's any actual hint for this, is there? I mean, I guess, yeah, we could, like, leave it and just do other Mora Jai boxes, and maybe something will click if I, like, get one of those solutions. I can understand one of these colors better later, instead of just trying to do it now, if that's what you mean. Because, yeah, this is just, like, making me hate the game right now, because I have so much else I would rather be doing. Yeah, I guess we do that, but it just, yeah, it just feels bad to leave one of these, but it's, like, annoying that you have to do that if you don't understand them. Yeah, can't, like, power hammer here. I just don't feel like the Mora Jai things have, like, taught you the mechanics well enough, because every single one I've done, like, there's been, like, one or two, or a couple, that, like, I obviously understood the actual mechanics of because they were super simple, but once you, like, get more and more colors, I've just mostly, like, gotten lucky, essentially. You just, like, manage to get the solution, but you don't really understand why that was the solution and what happened. There's no text or anything here. You can get another... Oh no, it's the same stamp. I think this is the same, like, mark as well. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort to drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I'm pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way. And as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. What? Imagine trying to solve a box with red tiles without having read the note that explained their rule. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like, maybe... Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I should probably, like, leave these. That, like, the orange tiles will obviously be explained in the orange sigil room, which I think is, like, Korarika, if the classroom is any judge. So, like, if we unlock more sanctums, we will get those explained. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely should have just left it, like, long ago then, instead of just brute force trial and erroring the mechanics. That's what I was saying, like, it felt like playing Tametsi without having the rules explained to you, which is, like, impossible, basically. I mean, I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure most people probably just sit there fiddling with it until it just works. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. So what is he saying here? Like, it's a postcard, so there's 8 postcards as well? But these are not about, like, the months. Is it? I don't think so. This doesn't look like a date or anything. I don't know what that is. But I think it was the same on the other one. 8 realms in 8 months. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we just kind of... I'm starting to feel like, yeah, the Sanctum rooms are probably, like, best not pondered too much until we actually, like, open them all, or at least most of them, so we can, like, understand what is going on based on context. Also just realized all of these look like crescent moons. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Well, as with the gallery, I suppose we can just finish doing everything else I want to do. And if magically we do have some more time afterwards, then I can go back there and bash my head against the wall a bit more. Also, if I, like, run past something that looks like a candle, whether it's possible to light or not, feel free to shout. Like, I don't know if I've passed something up. Like in the Sanctum, if there was some candle-looking thing. I wonder about this. There's been quite a few, like, pedestals that don't have anything on them. Because, yeah, I guess that's sort of a good example of, like, what I don't really consider, like, spoilers or backseating. When, like, I already now know that I'm looking out for candles and things to light. So pointing out if I, like, run past something that obviously looks like you could light it, I don't feel like that's backseating or anything. Like, that's the kind of backseating I welcome. Yeah, exactly. There's, like, a lot you just, like, fail to see on the screen, even though, like, if it's pointed out, it becomes obvious. You're just like, oh, of course. I see it, I'm looking at it, and I see it. Oh, here we go. Upgrade disc. We do have terminals. That's good. Yeah, declining eyesight as well. I mean, I felt that way before I got my glasses. I did not really realize how bad my eyesight had gotten. I had my, like, chat size pretty damn big. And just missed a lot of things in games because I just couldn't see the details. And you, like, just don't realize that, really. Hell, I think, like, the glasses I have now have, like, my eyesight has already worsened in the, like, 2 years? Whatever it has been. So I probably need a new prescription. But I'm definitely lazy with that. Like, if I don't absolutely need it. Power hammer. Nope. Then I just put it off. Yeah, like zooming in Excel and stuff. Nothing here. Oh yeah, exactly. Thank you for that reminder that, like, I can just put it in the grotto instead of going all the way back into the lab. But, like, we do want to go in here anyway to look for candles, but yeah. Should definitely do that. Okay, this is pretty obvious. Second upgrade disc? No, it keeps going, huh? Where will this end up going? Hold on. I think we wait with that and just check the sigil room here. I don't know, maybe I should take a peek in. Yeah, I guess the running shoes should, like, keep me pretty safe here. Yeah, exactly. Like, even old glasses are like, it's good enough. I don't need to see better, even though I can definitely tell in many situations where it would... like, where I am not seeing perfectly, even with glasses on. Oh, shit. Money for days. I forgot about this. Okay, so this? No. Really? Okay, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I have to check this with a burning glass just to see if it has any difference, but yeah, maybe just can't do anything with these. Okay, let's peek in here, I suppose. Just to see if it, like, keeps going a lot down here. No, okay, it's just... Oh, is it my grandma? Lady Epson? Oh, great! Fantastic! Well, maybe the purple tiles might have a more, like, sensible mechanic to them. Can't pick up the rose? Can't look at this? Oh, that's her diary! Ah! But wait, is that gonna be gone? Lady Epson's diary key. I guess I'll screenshot that here, just so we know, but I'm assuming that's not permanent. Yes, I do need to have, like, the tomb and the ladyship's chambers in one run. Because I definitely think I wanna... Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know, do I want to, like, code check this one or this one? I was thinking this one, but maybe it's not that important. Yeah, maybe the moon pendant will just pick this out of all these items. It's a shame you can't, like, drop stuff. Like, I guess if you have a trading post, you can sell things, but yeah, it would be nice to just, like, toss things. Just like, I don't want these. And then you can, like, save just the things that you actually want a moon pendant. I also was curious about treasure map. If we were to, like, code check this, could I then use it another day and go to the same rank and dig up again? I don't know. Okay, there was nothing to, like, read or anything here. Well, there is, next to the Mora Jai box. Alright, let's try this for, like, a little bit, I guess. What the hell is going on here? Uh-huh. I don't think reading this out loud is gonna matter. Oh, you. Yeah. We do know this, though. Oris Nevare. Or Ovis? Ovis, I think it said. Fucking cursive. Wait, so, hold on. It was Ovis, right? In the Sanctum? Ovin. So that's something else. Because that has to be an R, right? Or is this a V and that an R? I have no idea. It's very, very hard to tell if this is a V or an R. I'm guessing that's a V and that's an R. And then something Ulodiris. This is not like an actual language, right? This must just be, like, made up. But I don't forget. I don't know if this is, like, a substitution cipher, or if there's, like, you just can't figure it out, you just have to, like, find translations or something like that. Uljora. But that's not Clara, is it? It's just, like, Pig Latin, the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, what's happening with this one? Pressing pink. What does that do? Rotates this one. It just, like, rotates everything around it. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Sure. And that just moves. Oh god. What have I done? Bricked it. Wait, no. So this can only move if it's like... What happened there? I don't know what just happened. See, that's my general like experience with Mora Jai boxes. I have no idea exactly how that works. The pink one, sure. You type it into Google. I mean, that's the thing. Like, apparently, with the other term, that was like the Mahu life or something that Mary was mentioning. If you just Google it, you just get like spoilers for blueprints because it doesn't mean anything other than what it means in blueprints. So probably better not to like look up anything. It kind of looks like Finnish or something, yeah. Say Swedish to arouse ire, yeah. It definitely doesn't look like Swedish to me. There's no o, or you know? I don't even know what kind of like language I feel like this looks like. Doesn't feel familiar to anything. Yeah, maybe just Finnish is like the closest, but definitely not really. But yeah, I don't quite understand the purple tiles. But the pink one made sense, but yeah, I guess I'll just take it. Take it and run. Anything else to light over here? Googling Ovi Navare would get you the blueprints OST. Yeah, I see. Yes, track when you pull the north lever. That makes sense. I don't see anything else you can light here. And no Simon Smash. There's been way too little Simon Smash for my liking. Guess I'll check over here. Yeah, thank God for these running shoes. Like, I think we would be fine on steps regardless, but they sure help when just exploring around the tomb and stuff. Yeah, and that's that. Okay, so... I thought these would be put in, like, you know, in the, order of, like, a sigil. Wait, can you, like... Ah, shit. Can you, like, put one of these out? I don't know if I just light all of them. My idea was that I was gonna light, because this is the Orindia sigil, I was gonna light every other one. But, like, I don't know how that would make sense. There's one, like, down there. If we check the Orindia sigil... It doesn't really, like, align. It doesn't really align. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just light every other one. But maybe we just light all of them. Can I put them out? I cannot. Okay, well, let's just light all of them then, and hope I didn't, like, permanently screw myself out of something. Yeah, no, that's it. And it keeps going deeper, huh? Thank God for running shoes. So we have infinite steps. Oh! This is just gonna take us to the door we were just at? Or something? The one I said that looked like a mechanarium door? Yeah. Oh man. Wait, is that gonna remain open? Can you just like access the tomb even if you don't have it as an outer room? That would be great. But maybe this just closes. Foreman's log 20. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel Both? What? To facilitate both personnel transport. Both and what? Both personnel and transport? Both personnel and, like, stuff transport? I don't know. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable style. Is that just, like, wrong, or am I misunderstanding the grammar in that sentence? And there we go, we're just back here again. Well, I guess there's not anything else to do in the tomb, right? So that's kind of cool. We'll have to see tomorrow. Yeah, maybe just got, like, mistranscribed. Something definitely felt like a word was missing or something like that. Oh, shit! Well, this doesn't help. I mean, I guess we can use it on other days. Where's the elevator call button when you need one? Or just climb up there, Simon. You're, like, spry and young. You can do that. Yeah, okay. Guess we can't do that. I mean, hey, that was nice at least. Like, see. What the hell? What? Yeah, I think this game might be a little buggy. Do I want to click this, or is it going to brick my run? Maybe we wait with this? Whatever this is. I might get, like, soft-locked or something, so maybe we just, like, do everything else first. I'm the second person you've seen with that bug. I'm scared of touching it, because if I touch it, maybe it'll, like, just get stuck in, like, a drafting thing that I can't, like, escape out of or something. So I don't know if I want to touch it. I don't know, do I even want to touch it at all? Is that a part of a sigil? I don't think so. Probably nothing. If you've seen someone else with that bug, do you remember if they actually, like, touched it? And if so, what happened? Because, yeah, if I get, like, stuck in it, then we would lose out on, like, the moon pendant and all of that stuff, which would kind of suck if I have to just, like, Alt F4. Glitch speedruns do a lot of drafting rooms from out of bounds and through walls. Oh boy. Yeah. I have no idea why there's a floating door there. Alright, well, now we just go all the way through the house again and hope our step count is enough. Maybe I want to go out here if possible, but that's like a last resort type thing. Oh, I don't even have the keys for this. Give me... Oh! What do I have? The power hammer. Forgot about that. Thought I was using, like, the torch. Very important. We've already passed another one of those 920 things. Holy hell. So that kind of confirms that, like, you can just keep going infinitely on a day. Even though you go, like, 48 hours in a day, it still just remains the same day. Which is kind of strange. It just keeps going. Yeah, do I go to, like, every single room? I guess so? Hopefully the steps last, and we should have some food down here. So I guess I do. Just mainly to look for anything that you can light. If we see any candles anywhere. It's kind of pretty. I don't remember seeing that. Still nothing, no secret held by Swimbird. The storeroom looks like the place that would have like a random candlestick or something laying around. Yeah, there you go. 16 steps from one apple. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the silver spoon definitely seems good. But yeah, like, most of the time I don't feel like steps have been the limiting factor anymore. It's been very rare that I've, like, run out of steps with more stuff to do, really. Except when I, like, just waste a bunch of steps and mess around. Wow, 6 whole steps. Not even close to as good as an apple. And I was thinking about this too. If it means something with a, like, pen Aries or Arch Aries or something. With the color scheme of what's in there and stuff. It's another 16. Not seeing any candles or anything. The main thing is definitely the chapel, and maybe the dining room. I don't remember if there's other candles elsewhere. I wonder when Dirigi blocks is getting added. That's still, like, there's content that they still haven't even added to the game, where, like, you're supposed to be able to buy it in the gift shop and play it, I suppose. Don't think we need to buy this. Yeah, the den might have a candle. Yeah. Which way do I want to go? This doesn't matter, it's a loop. The pool surely does not have anything. Too bad we can't swim out there. Morning room would make sense to have something you could light. Nope. Light the pool of water and fire, yeah, and burn it away, and then we can get the trunks. Surely a self-igniting torch works underwater as well. Ah, damn. Yeah, den was definitely a good idea. This is very suspicious, the den, just in general. Like, this whole thing makes it definitely seem like there should be something to do with time in here. There's back here. Music room? No, no candles. Yeah, it's just that. Yeah, furnace next to the pool and dry it up. Nothing here. You know what? Since we have so many steps, may as well turn that back on again. Not that we have the foundation elevator working, but still. I guess the lab. Can I explode something? Just put, like, turn on one of these valves and then bring out the self-igniting torch. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it. Can't, like, turn on any burners. Oh, I forgot about this! Entirely forgot about that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Again? Wait, no. No, I haven't had this. I thought I already upgraded this. Yeah. Billiard room. Speakeasy, basic edition. So just like easier puzzles. Break room. If you call it a day in break room, tomorrow you will begin the day with a staff key card. Ooh. Pool hall. Adds great hall, foyer, and secret passage to today's draft pool. Don't think that one sounds good. It's pretty rare that you even want a single Great Hall in Foyer. 2 Foyers is like pointless, but Secret Passage is good. Yeah, Simon's been awake for like 36 hours. We can run around laps for the entire estate. Yeah, just eat a salted apple with a silver spoon, and that's all the energy and nutrition you ever need. We don't even have the salt this time, but it could be so much better. Oh man, this is kind of a tough choice, I feel, because, like, I don't know how annoying the math puzzles are going to get in this, because this seems like the obvious choice of, like, that is amazing, it gives us another thing to do something with at the end of a run. If you just have a billiard room, you can just, like, be done with a run and just go to the break room, and then you just have a key card, which is incredible. And then I guess if we get that, like, foundation elevator going, that means you can, like, start the day by just using the foundation elevator or something like that. But if they get really annoying, like more annoying than they have been with, like, just squares and stuff like that, then this seems like the sort of long-term, like, I don't care to do this for, like, 200 runs of doing, like, crazy math. Yeah, like, they're gonna start doing calculus and things on the dartboard. Calculate the, like, the surface area of these specific triangles, and then the square root of this and that, and whatever. The integrals, or whatever they're called. Yeah. The function of sine waves. I don't even know. Like, oh man. This is where I wish you could, like, re-roll upgrades. Where, like, we could take this for now, and then once it gets too annoying, just, like, go back to a terminal and just, like, change break room into speakeasy. But I guess I'm gonna suffer some math. So I guess we're gonna do break room, because it does sound really good. But yeah. Remind me in, like, 200 more hours that I took this one and suffered. And we didn't have, like, a second upgrade disc. And I also get to embarrass myself on stream by, like, not being able to do math at all. You would have taken break room. Oh yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, you can still do the puzzle in the break room. But if it, like, removed the chance to get the puzzle and keys, yeah, the key card is definitely, like, very good. Yeah, in 200 more hours, I'll be, like, a master of Mora Jai boxes. And I'll love them. It'll be my favorite pastime. Yeah, I guess let's go over here. Don't think we can light anything on fire in the aquarium. There's an interactive billiard room solver website. If you get tired of doing the math, you can just alt-tab and do that. I don't know if there's any reason to buy this. Like, if I buy this, there's a chance the moon pendant does it. Like, brings it over, but do I want that? Do I want the chance for that, or would I rather have the chances for other stuff, like the diary key, the silver spoon, the torch, whatever I don't put in the code check? Maybe I want those to have, like, an ever so slightly higher chance of being picked instead. But at the same time, the emerald bracelet does seem really nice, so if it does pick that, that's, like, a good run, where you can just draft nothing but gem rooms and never have to take gems. And there's nothing else we can use money for in this run. Just keys and stuff, which doesn't matter. I don't think so. I don't think I want it. Again, I'm sure the emerald bracelet is really good, but it just hasn't really felt like gems are that big of a deal. Like, sure, there's been times where I missed the, like, trophy room needing 5 and stuff like that, but yeah, over time I feel like we're getting more and more ways to get more gems and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't have had to pay tithe if we perfectly used the 60. It's like always these ones, the candles that, like, have little gems. I never, like, realized that they were so, like, distinct. Oh shit. Piggy bank? What, can I, like, save money between runs? You found the Keeper of Tithes. The chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offerings. Break the keeper! What? Oh shit. I guess that's a one-time thing? So, like, how much we put into the tithe box, you can eventually, like, break during a run where you need to buy out the entire showroom or whatever? But, like, I don't think I've paid, like, 81, so we wouldn't be able to buy everything anyway to clear out the showroom today. So yeah, let's not do that. But man, am I gonna have to, like, have a torch every single time? Like, you have to have a torch or a burning glass in the run that you, like, want to make use of that money. Also, I wonder if you have the, like, bishop, piety of the bishop, does it take money from the tithe? Or just materialize money from thin air? Why did I do that? Actually, it's fine. Yeah, you can have my tithe. Should we do more? Should I just, like, give them everything I have? Do I need many more steps? We don't really need more steps, right? Like, I do want to go to maybe dining room, boudoir, possibly. But, like, that's kind of it. There's, like, nothing else to do with lighting candles. Too bad this isn't upgraded right now to a break room. So I could, like, spend some steps here now. Just keep doing this. What? How is this happening? I'm cheating the system. The tithing, like, AoE does not, like, go as far out. What? Yeah, the tithing AoE is, like, narrower or, like, nearer to the room than the actual, like, boundary box to the antechamber edge. Is that true over here? Let me try that. What? I'm in the showroom! What the hell? Okay, this is definitely a little buggy. Yeah, I can definitely see how speedruns might be quite broken. No, that's taking a step every time. Yeah, the antechamber is like... That's the juice right here. Perfect. Take all my money. I'll come back for it one day, when I have, like, hundreds in here. And we need, like, a bookstore, we need a casino, we need a showroom, and we need the gift shop all at once. And then I just, like, get a million tithe. And smash it. I wonder if you can see somehow, like, how much is in there. There we go. Oh, you have bedroom next to chapel. You can do this, like, infinitely as well. I honestly thought, like, if you could light this, I thought it was going to be something with, like, showing the thing behind here. Yeah, it doesn't, like, say how much is in here, so I guess you just kind of have to keep track. I mean, you could actually keep track, but I don't feel like that's really worth the hassle. Okay. Nothing in the mechanarium. Guess we just go to these ones. Room 46 doesn't have anything to light. Also, what time is it? Not the time we would want. You can't light the fireplace. Wait, do we have the drawing room? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, light the fireplace, but that's definitely something I did want to try. Okay, dining room. Really? That looked like you should be able to light it. I guess... Oh, this? No. Too bad. It doesn't look like anything else. Yeah. Okay, drawing room. Let's go in here first, since it's a dead end. Boudoir. Nothing. Yeah, we can't have, like, romantic lighting in the dining room. That's too bad. Yeah, nothing here. Set this on fire? No. And nothing in here. Burn the hat. What colors did this one even have? You can't even see. It's like unloaded now. Okay. Whoa, what the hell was that? Audio's like glitching out. What are you doing? Stop. We're getting like static in the secret garden. Very poor reception out there. Yeah, nothing here. Yeah, I also want to blow something up. We need the trading post for that. If we even, like, I might not be able to do it yet, because it's just like, oh, dynamite is too dangerous. So maybe we, like, specifically need to find something to interact with where Simon goes, looks like I need dynamite here, or something, before you can actually do it. Yeah, I can't light the fireplace. This is not the chair, is it? Don't think so. The audio keeps glitching. Yeah, nothing much here. Nothing in the cloister. I wonder if this remains open now, or if you have to do it like every time. At least that was pretty simple. Locker room, I don't think had anything. I think we're just about ready to turn in for the day. IRL as well. Yeah, this does not count as a break room yet, sadly. So I guess I code check something, but yeah. What do we want to code check? Do I code check the diary key? Or do I code check, like, the torch? I don't really know, because, like, if we actually can just go down through the chest place and just enter the tomb, even if it's not the outer room, then the diary key is going to be easy to get. Well, that is if the thing remains open that you've lit with the torch. So maybe I do save the torch, just to make sure. And then we could also, like, possibly get the trading post and see if we can torch and blow shit up. And then maybe we'll just get lucky and get the diary key or something like that anyway. That is really the main thing. Like, yeah, the crown is cool and all, but you can get it fairly easily. Everything else would kind of be pointless. Silver spoon would be good. Knight's shield would be nice. Yeah, just, like, ignore one red room. It's only one, though, but, I mean, it's still pretty nice. I think I will do the torch. And there was nothing in the armory to, like, light was there. Let's check. I think I already checked here since I bought it here. Yeah, looks like nothing. If we haul one of these cannonballs all the way to the master bedroom, we could load the cannons and then use the self-igniting torch to blow the whole house down. We can, like, blow a hole through the house and then get a tunnel, an access tunnel. Just, like, shortcut through all of them. Or, like, we break all of the doors so we don't have to use keys anymore. Yeah, that's a good plan. Armory plus master bedroom. Too bad we can't, like, actually, like, carry those balls. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. I think I'm doing the torch. And we'll have to see if I can actually get into the tomb. Like, even if I don't draft it. So maybe we, like, go out and check that before I even draft an outer room or something. Just to see how that goes. And then obviously I'm going to need to actually draft the code check afterwards as well. Where is it? I can't see it. Wait. There. It's just called torch. Okay. I was wondering if, like, you couldn't even code check it. Yeah, I think that's about it. The only thing left to do is go back to the Sanctum and crack that Mora Jai box, right? We'll be here another, like, 2 hours. Sounds good to me. And I guess we'll go out and check the gate over by the garage. Oh, just self-ignite this. Yeah, it was definitely a very productive run. We did get a lot of stuff done. Still need to find that last safe, wherever that's gonna be. Yeah, nothing else. And once again, a run that just goes on for like 3.5 hours or something. It's the classic with this game at this point. Yeah, it's nice that you can see the veranda, was it? Yeah. I do really wonder if there's some green room that looks out that you would want to draft before the garage to, like, go out on the outside and do something and see something, like right here. If there's, like, something underneath the ledge or, I don't know, some weird shit like that. That could be interesting. Yeah, the small safe was our 6th safe. So we have 6 out of 8 and 1 we will never read, according to Alzara. So there should be like 1 more red letter somewhere. Yeah, no point going down there. I guess since we have steps, let's go over to the orchard as well. Just see if there's anything to light over there. I'm also wondering if, like, the gem cave is where we're gonna take the dynamite. But I don't know why, but could be. Also now I'm wondering, of course, what if you take the elevator down and then run all the way through and then look at it at the top? Oh god, do I have to do that? Because, like, I'm never gonna do this ever again. So maybe I do want to check that. There's nothing to light in here, I don't think. Let's try that, like, Dar K. Just Darren Kirk, but it's a pseudonym, so it probably doesn't work. No. Yeah, there's a lot to remember. You can't power hammer any of these cracked walls. And yeah, say goodbye to the power hammer. I think we've about gotten all of the use out of that I can. There might still be some things you can, like, break down, but I don't think there's anything that, like, I've seen that seems suspicious and power hammerable. Also, yeah, what am I doing? Like, looking for something to light when I don't have the torch anymore, but I mean, just to see, I guess, if there's anything that looks sort of suspicious. It would be like these stovetop things, but I think they were just saying that it's just like, you know, this is diverting the steam. So when we have the elevator active, we're not, like, providing, like, gas to these ones. And still don't know if this is anything, ever. Simon Smash? No Simon Smash. What is that? I don't know what that is. Like a little, like, candle holder or something? I don't even know. It looks familiar, like I should know what that is. Oh boy. I guess I have to do it before I end it off. I'm getting tired. But, like, we kind of have to try this. So I don't have to try it ever again. Just what if you have the elevator active, you go down the elevator, you run all the way around, and you get to the top of the active elevator that is currently down. It's like the mist spirit in me is telling me to do all of that. You have to always check, like, behind every door and behind going back to the same, like, thing from the other side. I don't think it's gonna be anything. But at least it's only, like, running through the tomb, so it's actually, like, doesn't take that long. We don't have to, like, go through the whole house again. And yeah, I can definitely see the like, appeal of just doing the knight with the chest thing. So if we get the chance to change, like, maybe I'll actually want to do that. Because the armory seems pretty nice to get, like, early in a run, since everything wasn't that expensive. And they would be, like, good to have during a run. Instead of just, like, waiting to rank 8 for the pawn to do that. Yeah, having the running shoes makes this easier just for, like, the speed purpose as well. So it doesn't take as long. What the? Oh, I thought the game, like, froze. I just got stuck. I feel like it's more than 10%. This feels very fast. He is zooming. Still has energy after like 46 hours, unlike me. Yeah, honestly, it didn't even take that long. Don't have anything to put in the fountain. Yep, it's all lit. But nothing. Okay, and now we have to try something else. What if I go and turn off the orchard thing and then turn it on again? Will it bring the elevator back up? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, knight or bishop for like early to mid game. I mean, yeah, bishop is like nice and all, but I mean it's only 30 coins, even though yeah, that is nice. Also, we never went in here. It is nice and all, but not like... This does look kind of dynamiteable, right? Blow-upable. With all of the allowance I'm, like, accumulating, I don't really feel like we need 30 coins. I mean, sure, there's showroom and all of that stuff. Nope. Didn't work. Oh god, I'm scared. If I, like, end the run with the elevator down, is it gonna stay down, and then I can't do it until we, like, draft the tomb again? Oh, crap. No, I can't do that. I have to bring it up again, and that'll be, like, another test. Next run, we have to test going down the elevator and seeing if the tomb is there, even when you don't have it drafted. Or if it's, like, a one-way path. Yeah, so let's not play with that just yet. Because, yeah, if you then, like, have the elevator down and it stays that way through the next run, and then I don't get the tomb, then we can't do anything, and that would kind of suck. Yeah, Rook does seem nice, too. Just re-rolling the corners. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, like, if there's anything more than just the conservatory that is, like, exclusive to corners. Because it seems like, you know, the clock tower and stuff is, like, likely in the northern corners, but it definitely isn't, like, the only place you can get it. It's also nice that, like, the armory is not a dead end, so it does keep going as a shop tile. And I wonder if there's, like, other things you can get other than just the Morning Star and Torch and Shield. Alright, I think that's it. I think we are done with this now. You've not seen anyone try the sequence of elevator investigation? Yeah? What the hell is happening? Huh? This game is so... What the hell? This game is so broken. There are all the doors we have ever gotten. Why? Why is this happening? Dude, it's... Everything in my body is telling me to go through here and, like, die. But I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah. I cannot risk, like, falling out of bounds. But, man, I want to do that. God, I wish we had, like, saving in this game. Because then I would so do this. I would, like, save and quit, make a backup, and see what happens if you step in here. But I guess if you save and quit, you probably, that would probably fix itself. I have no idea how that happened. Also, I forgot to check, was the door still here? I probably will not touch the door here either. You can pretty easily do out-of-bounds stuff after finishing the game, yeah. Yeah, if I learned the secrets, the speedrun secrets, that would be kind of interesting. Just gonna check one last thing here. I don't know what's going on with this run, why everything is so broken now. We got, like, ceiling doors. We got unloaded tunnels. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Maybe we're just discovering, like, kind of how broken the game was all along, and it was just hiding it pretty well until now. We just saw a few cracks here and there. But yeah, okay. That's it. Nowhere in particular that I need to, like, call it a night at. So we can just leave it off here, I suppose. Yeah. Overlooking the mountain. So yeah, that was a very productive run, and a lot of unanswered questions, both in terms of, like, the actual progression, and in terms of what the hell is going on with this game, and how is it held together by, like, duct tape. But yeah, we will experiment more with that, probably, like, once I'm... If I see one of those things when I haven't done too much in a run, I'm definitely doing it, but yeah, definitely not worth risking for this one. Fell asleep on a precipice, yeah, of a 100-meter cliff. That's the Simon way. The people you know IRL who have done Room 46 in under an hour all did it by oobing? Really? Yeah, I would probably not do it by oobing, like, the first time. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna do those. Like, we'll have to see, because it does sound kind of obnoxious, and it more sounds like you kind of just need to, like, read up on exactly all the things that you need to have happen in one run, and kind of the general, like, idea for it, like the strategy, instead of just going in blind and just hoping for the best and trying to keep everything in mind yourself. It seems like it's probably a good idea to, like, know what you're dealing with, to make that, like, less painful, but still probably quite painful with the RNG and stuff. But yeah, that's a long ways away, I think. Gotta get all the other trophies and whatever first, I suppose. And then I suppose you can, like, do that in a different save and then use the Blackbridge Grotto, and, like, can you import the Day 1 statue into this save, or would I have to import all of these trophies into a new save? Because I would obviously want to have, like, my actual save that I played most of the game on, like, 100%, if that's possible. But that's also assuming we're even gonna 100% everything. We'll have to see. But yeah, alright. That's it for me. It is 2 a.m. Time to go to bed. But hey, it didn't go, like, that far over. I was kind of prepared for, like, you know, up to an hour extra if blueprints would so demand. So I have appeased the blueprints gods for once. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. I forgot we should probably call it a day. I keep forgetting this. Let's call it a day and, like, see what the thing is saying, and then we leave it off. Garden Shopping Center. Yeah, it was a lot of shops. I was, like, almost getting up out of my chair. 2 new rooms. 193 steps. Okay. There we go. Bye now.